G'day there, podcaster.
I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun.
I've been working on that song quite a bit, Liam, and I've been really practicing my vocal range.
Okay.
Why don't we jump into the George Ezra chat,
Yep.
which is what this is. When we come back, I'm going to sing you my version of it.
Can I just say as well, first time chatting to George Ezra, lovely guy.
Oh, super down to earth.
Very giving with his stories, I felt. I liked him a lot.
Cast your mind back to 2014 and you can't go past this huge hit.
Give me one good reason why I should never make a change.
Well, since then, George Ezra has been releasing hit after hit, gaining 11 million streams every month and becoming multi-platinum. Now, he's just released his latest single, Anyone For You. Please welcome George Ezra.
George Ezra, good morning. Pleasure to have you on.
Thank you very much for having me. How are you guys?
We're well. I think we're better than you. I mean, most people get chicken pox when they're a toddler, but you got it last week. Is that right?
Yeah, man. I managed to dodge this virus for 2 years, right? and that was the 2 years where I had absolutely nothing on.
Yeah.
And then the week that I'm supposed to go out and perform for the first time in 3 years, I get chicken pox.
You know, COVID's kind of one of those ones you're like, everyone gets it. It's fair. You got to do your 7 days, your 10 days, or whatever. But chicken pox it's kind of like in the same category as head lice for me. As like George, it's a kid.
I remember.
That's such a bar.
So in the new song, you meet someone called Tiger Lily and you swept off your feet a bit. Then you say this.
And then I said, here's my number, hit me up if you're needing anyone.
Here's my number. Hit me up if you're needing anyone. Have you ever used that pickup line before and does it work?
25% of the time, every time, my friend. Say, no, I haven't ever used that line. I don't think.
Yeah, you seem like more of a nicer guy. Like you just have I don't really get vibes from
Then
you.
again,
like,
that is that's a nice pickup line. Like I don't think
Yeah,
that's
no,
a
that's
sleazy
true.
one at all. That's like a nice one.
yeah, I suppose so.
I don't know what I don't think I have a go-to. You just meet people, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, if anything, it's creepy to have a line that you're using. Like you're walking up to people and going,
Yeah, actually,
"Hey."
more to the point. If I was like, no, actually, that's not my line. I actually said, that'll be like, come on, man.
Also, hey, now that Australia is open to internationals, any plans to come back to Australia?
How can I say? I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will.
Sounds
That's
like you're
kind of
coming
what
pretty
I'm-
soon. I've done enough of these interviews
I
to
can
know.
read between the lines.
Yeah. I mean, judging there's no chicken pox, I'd say within the next 12 months, which is
Yeah.
exciting.
That's
For your
very good.
fans here. And we've got a bit of a challenge for you as well, because next time you're in Australia, I think we'd like you to cook us one of your famous George Ezra burgers, because we heard as a 16-year-old when you were in Australia on a holiday, this is before you blew up, you were just flipping burgers at Splendour in the Grass, one of Ben and myself's favourite festivals.
Man, so I was visiting family, and someone was like, more or less like, George, you're into music. I can get you into Splendour if you work on the burger van. Right? So I was like, okay, cool, I'll do it. I was 16, and the gig was I would be there working at the burger van for the 2 days before the festival opened, like serving up to all the workers. And then when the festival opened, joining the festival on my
that's
time
good.
off. The first day when I'm just serving up to the workers, I say to the dude, I'm like, hey, could I grab that wristband? He said, I'll give it to you tomorrow. So I was like, okay, cool. And then the next day came around, I'm serving up to the workers. Then when I'm like sleeping in this pop-up tent by a generator, and no one's there. It's not like they're up for hanging out with me. I'm just this weird British kid that they've got doing their work. So then the second day I was like, can I grab that wristband? And he was like, what I'll do is I'll give it to you tomorrow when the festival's open. Right? So I was like, okay, cool. The festival opens. So I'm like, dude, I need that wristband. This is go time now. He's like, George, man, I'm really sorry. I'm not going to be able to get you a wristband.
Oh, no.
So I left, and it's just the sorriest image.
So you never actually made it.
I remember packing up this sorry tent in my bag and walking through the crowds. I was like, I need to stay here. I was this 16-year-old kid. So it was a sad, sad day for me.
Well, I'm glad you went home, because otherwise I reckon there would have been a few George Ezra special sauce slags in the burgers if they'd promised you a ticket and then you still had to work on the van and not enjoy yourself.
It was the right thing to do. I think I spoke to the burger flipping union and they said I did the right thing. recovering, and hopefully I'll be back to perform.
Well,
one day.
mate,
That'd be
that's
great.
it. And if that Burger Man's there, you can boycott his van. I'm sure you wouldn't do that. But anyway,
Yeah,
grab...
you know what they'll do? The label will try and spin it so they're like, we think it's a really good promo opportunity. You go and put the apron back on.
Yeah, they would.
They so
They
will.
so would do
They
that.
so will.
That's
Yeah,
100%
not
happening.
Hey, make sure you grab George's new single, Anyone For You. It is out now. George Ezra, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Not at all. Thank you, guys. Have a lovely day.
That's the end of our chat with George Ezra, the famous artist. Ben, you said you had been preparing some sort of rendition. You've been working with a voice coach.
Yep. So you sing your version from it. So when you sing
Okay.
it.
I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun.
And then this is me doing it.
I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That was really good.
You like that?
Sounded just like
I
it.
can do all of his hits. I can do Budapest.
Give me one good reason why I should never make a change.
Pretty good, isn't it?
Bloody good.
It's pretty good. Even his new one.
I can love you, I can be anything you want of me.
How good is this?
Ah, ventriloquist.
Yeah, I can talk and sing at the same time.
This guy's got it all.
I got range, my friend.
You doing a fringe show this year?
No.
Oh, well. It's a shame. People would pay good money to
I
see
only
that sort of
perform
talent.
once a year.
Well,
And not at the
it's
Fringe.
So lucky we were here to witness that.
Ben and Liam is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.